If you're from any of the Western countries, you work so hard that you worry about money all the time, then this video is for you. Because here in Saigon, Vietnam, you don't even need to work that hard to live like a millionaire, as it's literally one of the cheapest countries to live in the world, with the best food, the most beautiful white sand beach, and the most luxurious apartment. And in this video, I'm about to show you what you can get with $2,000 a month in Vietnam. Exactly what it costs to live here, while also showing some even cheaper options if you're on a tight budget.
But first, you need an apartment, and I know just the best one for you.
Because renting an apartment or finding a place is always one of the biggest expenses when you're living in another country. But here in Vietnam, it's so cheap it almost feels like a dream. As what you're looking at right now is the best 5-star luxury apartment in downtown Saigon, with not only one massive swimming pool surrounded by multiple smaller ones, with a lake running through a beautiful garden, right below your very own state-of-the-art modern gym/dance and yoga classroom, with the view of the beautiful swimming pool, and all the workout equipment you need, including UFC boxing set and a bunch of balls. I bet your apartment doesn't have this many balls.
They say there are free dance classes in the morning. I'm not sure they're free. It probably is. It just keeps on getting better.
Because sometimes free in Vietnam doesn't mean it's completely free. It's more like free, but with a catch. However, keep in mind that the things I'm showing you right now are included with the apartment, and you even get the fancy cafe next to the lobby, with the most delicious chocolate croissant costing only $1.50. But there's no way all of this fits into a monthly budget of under $2,000, alongside all the exotic food and places you're about to eat and visit while staying here. But not only would you be shocked by how little it costs, you'll also be staying in the best room in the luxury apartment, which we're checking it out right now.
The room's probably pretty normal. Holy moly, you're not going to believe this!
Because now you're inside the most luxurious one-bedroom apartment you can find over here in Saigon, Vietnam, with a massive modern living room with a huge flat-screen TV with probably too many remotes, in front of a beautiful sofa bed for you to relax and enjoy the view of the swimming pool.
I like how they line out the pillows like that. And it's gone.
But what is not gone is the fully equipped kitchen with everything you need already there, like a microwave, fridge, exquisite wine glasses, all the kitchenware, and even a rice cooker, which I've never seen in any apartment. The bathroom is pretty much your typical bathroom, but in 5-star hotel quality. Unbelievably clean, and pretty much everything you need, you can find it here for free.
My apartment in California doesn't even have half of this, and it's somehow 2 times more expensive. And keep in mind that over here, people clean your apartment for you, so it's literally like free housekeeping.
Yes, you heard me right. It's a service apartment, so you're basically paying apartment money while getting 5-star hotel quality of service, with free air conditioning. No kidding, my old apartment without air conditioning, the electric bill was already $350 a month, and here it's literally free. But it only gets crazier as you check out the bedroom, because my gosh, isn't it amazing as you get the queen-size bed so soft and comfortable, with an office desk in case you're a digital nomad, with the closet so big it almost felt like a walk-in closet. And the best part yet, another TV inside your bedroom that you can watch directly from the comfort of your bed.
And even your own DVD player. Is anyone of you old enough to know what a DVD is? My YouTube demographic is like mostly Gen Z or something.
And now comes to the most important part. Just how much does it cost to stay in a luxury apartment this good in Vietnam? And this is where I will have to surprise you and say that a day literally only cost me way less than $50, meaning I could easily stay here for only about $1,300 a month. For the US and the majority of the Western countries, you're lucky to live inside a shoebox with this kind of rent. But here you can live the life of your dream. But if you want to save even more money, about $30 a day, you can stay in hotels like the one you're seeing right now inside Saigon, Vietnam. And from my experience, hotels over here are super clean, including your bathroom. However, if you do see snacks and drinks in your hotel room, even the bottled water that seems to be free, it's always worth it to double check because sometimes they actually cost money. But up next, we're checking out the food, because the rent is only part of the cost of living here. And for that, I'm going to show you food ranging from the most luxurious restaurants you can find all the way to the cheapest food on the street. Because if you don't enjoy the local Vietnamese food, what's the point of choosing to stay in Vietnam? But I gotta warn you, Vietnam has changed a lot throughout the years, and just recently, I noticed it has been taken over by Japanese and Korean restaurants, and a bunch of all-you-can-eat buffets. So don't be surprised if you're having trouble finding actual local local food. And for the price, a pizza like this cost me about $9. The buffet with barbecue and hot pot was about $5 to $7. While Japanese ramen and Korean noodle soup and kimbap, which is kind of like rice roll or really long sushi, can cost anywhere from $1.50 to $4.50, which is considered expensive when you compare them to the street food of sometimes even less than $1 a meal. And if you want to save even more, going to a local market like this one to buy stuff could be an option. Overall, I find it easy to keep my cost of living except for rent under $200 a month while eating the best food ever.
But eating at a restaurant could be a little bit expensive, while eating food on the street or getting food from the convenience store could be a little bit cheaper. This one looks so cool, but I'm not sure you're ready to eat street food unless you're invisible. I guess it takes some getting used to.
But what is life without fun and entertainment? You're here because you also love to travel. But what you're not expecting is just how beautifully breathtaking the country is, as traveling domestically can be as cheap as $30-something. Sometimes they even give you a boba tea to drink. But there's going to be a lot of delays, so be prepared. The theme park is one of the things I totally love visiting in Vietnam, as there are like anything you've seen elsewhere. And the ticket for grown-ups could be anywhere from $20 to slightly above $40, which is still like 4 to 5 times cheaper than your Disneyland. The zoo ticket was only $2.40, and if you want to go to cat cafes because they're so cute, that would typically cost you about $1 to $4. But if you're on the tight budget, there are so many beautiful and free places in Vietnam for you to do all the sightseeing. However, it's worth pointing out that it's still a growing economy where a lot of things are just getting started. So you might see many shopping malls either empty or under construction.
Okay, we're back in the apartment. That was so much fun. What do you think about all of this? So the reason I decided to move abroad is because my old apartment in California went from $900 a month in 2017 all the way to $2,400 a month in just a few years. Hey, I wonder what they're doing now. Okay, somehow cheaper now, but it has a 2-star rating on Google. Okay, let's see what they're saying. People smoke wherever they want, and the air conditioner's broken, which sounds about right. The gate is broken, so anyone can come and go as they please. Now you know why I move away. No, I'm not making this video to bash any country or whatever, but with housing market going out of control, maybe it's time for the younger generations to have a plan B. And for me, this is a really good plan B.
And my favorite things about the apartment are the massive TV, the gym, and my favorite things about the country of Vietnam are totally the Vietnamese food and just how easy it is to walk anywhere. But Nepal is another country you can live for pretty cheap. But is it better than Vietnam? You can click on the video to find out.